Yes, we urge to merge. We live for the love of our people, the hope they get along. Getting a point to our brothers and sisters who don't know the time.
So we gonna ride.
Instead in your head, you know our job to build and collect ourselves with intellect. To evolve the self-respect. Cause we got to keep ourselves in check. We got to keep ourselves in check.
What's going on? You already know who it is. This video, I'm putting out as a public service announcement to all individuals, involved in the conscious community. But it's specifically addressed to, those new conscious individuals or individuals that are newly coming into consciousness. And when I say new, I literally mean like 1, 2, 3 years worth of consciousness, and the reason why I'm making this video is because something needs to be said about what's going on, about the whole atmosphere of the conscious community. You know what I mean? Especially the conscious community online. First of all, I'm gonna put this part out there. There was no conscious movement on YouTube. Real talk. Don't fool yourself into thinking that there is. Sure, it's a great place to come, meet people of like minds, exchange information and whatnot like that, get some knowledge and different things like that. But, the movement isn't taking place now and isn't gonna take place on YouTube. So let's just get that out in the forefront right now. Yeah, I felt it was time to make this video. And, I'm making this video because I've been contacted, been getting tons of emails from individuals, and I've even seen a couple videos. And, the consensus is that there are many individuals, especially newer individuals to the whole conscious movement or conscious society or whatever you want to call it, that they when they began to wake up, they were eager to learn more, eager to become involved in the communities, and eager to to be down with this black thing, real talk. And the longer they stay in it and the longer they observe different things, different people, different things that's going on, they're becoming discouraged by the whole scene. And that's for several different reasons, and I'll go into those in a minute. But people are becoming discouraged. They're looking around and they see people talking, and actually I'll go ahead and say it, like the majority of the individuals who I've come across who've emailed me and the videos I've seen have been the sisters, and they hear a lot of talking, but they see a lot of mess, a lot of drama, and it's like, they thought they was on the right track, and they figure, hey, we finally getting it together. And then they get in the conscious community and realize, pardon the expression, but it's the same old bullshit again. So this video is for those individuals. And I just want to say to you a couple things. When you getting involved in the conscious movement and whatnot, you still have to be cautious, with the individuals you involve yourself with the individuals who you pay attention to, whose information you absorb, and and all of that stuff. Because while we would like to think everybody that's involved in the conscious community are righteous and that they have 100% love for the people and that's their only agenda, the truth of the matter is that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people waking up, leaving religions, leaving churches, leaving pastors and whatnot, and joining the conscious community or delving into the conscious community. But they're coming in with the same type of mind state, and I'm not knocking anyone. They come in with the same mind state, and they just substitute their preacher for whichever conscious brother who they most closely identify with. And so they begin to follow that individual. And, we have to be careful when we're trying to follow people because no matter how righteous we think they are, and no matter how righteous they may be trying to be, when that individual falls, if you're following him, you're just going to fall right along with him. And then that's going to shake your whole foundation because you thought you found the truth. You thought you found something regal, something righteous to hold on to. And, if something happens where the rug is pulled out from under their feet, the rug is pulled out from under your feet as well, and your whole foundation crumbles. And then you're wondering, what's going on? We have a lot of people that's like, I was involved in the conscious movement, but I realized that people in the conscious movement, a lot of them was fake too. So, never mind. Like I'm plugging back into the matrix. You know what I mean? Because it's too much hassle. The reason for that, we do have to hold individuals to blame that are out there in the forefront that are either intentionally or unintentionally leading the people astray. We do have to hold them accountable as well, but we have to hold ourselves accountable also. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this conscious thing, right? It's not about looking for a group to join up with so you can make things happen. You know what I mean? If you're new to the conscious movement, you definitely should not be joining any groups or pledging your affiliation to no one. I keep hearing people talking about, oh yeah, I'm down with this person or I'm down with that person or I support this person, I support that person. You know what I mean? In my own humble opinion, but I know I'm right, you should not be supporting any one individual. Support the movement, support the people as a whole, but don't get involved and tagging along behind any individual simply because the rhetoric that's coming out of their mouths is something that you can identify with. So you're going to go along with them. Now, if you know an individual personally, you've met them personally, you know them, you've been able to sit down and build a foundation with them, then fine, support that brother or sister all the way because you know them personally and you know what they're all about. But if your only connection with an individual is via the internet and you watching their videos from hundreds or maybe even thousands of miles away, it's okay to get information from them, learn from them, take what you can from them, and then keep it moving. Because you don't want to involve yourself in anybody else's mess. You don't want to become involved or affiliated with an individual who you don't know at all. Because they may be 100% righteous or they may be 100% bullshit, but they just really good at convincing you otherwise. Come on, we've been there. We've seen the corrupt pastors. We've seen the charismatic leaders that come on and can hype up the masses or can give romantic speeches and whatnot, and then behind closed doors they shit on us. Like, it is what it is, so I got to call it what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm not even talking about any specific individual. I'm saying you gotta do
Cause
you.
we got to keep ourselves in check. We got to keep ourselves in check.